Okay, this next bit was filmed under the assumption that it would be at the end of a vlog, but it's actually not going to be because I switched up how I was doing things. So it's the next morning. I did not clean my art room yesterday, but I did play some Breath of the Wild in the evening and I have no regrets. And oh my god, I love that game so much. Oh my god. Anyway, I restarted a new file and it's been okay. We have a new tradition for the vlogs for 2020, okay? I got this. It is a cat shaming calendar. So I just saw this and I thought this would be fun for the vlogs because I used to do the SpongeBob joke of the day. And we can do the cat shaming page of the day. Some vlogs will have multiples because I do combine days together, like this vlog you're seeing right now. So I'll do, wait, is today the 3rd? Yeah, anyway. So we'll do the 1st and the 2nd in this vlog. And since there'll be a different vlog filmed for the rest of today, I'll save the 3rd. So, cat shaming 2020 calendar. Let's go. I need 2 hands for this. Ah! At least for the cover page. Oh my god, that's ripping the whole spine apart. Okay. I ate Kara's oil paint. That's kind of relevant. It's art related. Okay. It has a stand. Okay, no sliding everywhere when I rip the pages. I can only do this one-handed. Okay, finally getting to the first day. I must be the first to pull back the covers and sleep in the nicely made bed. After January 2nd, my human thought I stopped stealing socks. I didn't. Look at that baby. Apparently these have activities on the back or something, or the daily extra. Resolve to keep happy in your joy, and you shall form an invincible host against difficulties. By Helen Keller. See, if I'm not ripping this one off, I can't see the daily thing on the back anymore. Like this, technically, this daily extra would go with the 2nd because it's on the back of the 1st. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, this is our new tradition for the year. So yeah, instead of that being the end of a vlog, that's just a continuation of a vlog. And that means I can do day 3 of the cat shame calendar. I just finished editing the New Year's vlog and I just want to clean more today. I need one more day to get this house in order because my art room and warehouse are a mess. What's going on here? It's a sandwich with the ketchup on top of it. Christian.
I'm eating it with a fork and knife. I'll need to have it inside.
It's a sandwich. It's not even an open face sandwich. It's just a regular sandwich. Alright, I just showered. Hair's drying. I'm gonna do the next cat shame thing. I vomit on the stairs. I felt no shame. I also claw at the carpet. Again, no shame. How are you supposed to shame a cat if it feels no shame? The daily extra. How many days are in a year? The exact length of a year on Earth is 365.2422 days, but we align our calendar with the seasons by having most years last 365 days. We account for the difference by making just under a quarter of all years 366-day leap years. 2020 is a leap year. That's why I leapt from January 30th to December 31st. So I think when I'm at home, I'm gonna vlog with the camera I used to vlog with. It's big though, because I didn't buy it for vlogging, I bought it for art videos, and I still use it when I do face stuff, like face intros and things. But yeah, my Canon G7X broke, so I use this for vlogging, but it's so big I hated carrying it out of the house, so I got a smaller camera. So yeah, this is what I've been using, and this is so good when you're outside the house because it's not very conspicuous. Like the bottom part is just a tripod. I often take that off when I'm out of the house, and your hand covers most of it. It's so good. Like if you're ever nervous about filming in public or you just don't want to draw a lot of attention to yourself, so good. And I've thought, well, why don't I just use it for all vlogging, like even inside the house? And I might go back to using this, at least for now, because I feel like especially now that it's winter, here in Vancouver it's always cloudy, rainy during the winter, so it's darker. And this camera's not as good in dark lighting. So I'm gonna use this when I'm at home. Let's do a little side-by-side comparison. Let's do a side-by-side comparison of the video. Both have exposure compensation on, like I adjust the brightness manually basically so that it's slightly brighter than normal. But this kind of just lets in way more light compared to this little guy over here. Anyway, no one probably cares, but I care. So yeah, Brooklyn is gonna be here for 2 weeks total though, because we got here on the 29th and she'll be leaving on the 14th. So it'll be a good old visit. It's gonna be really hard to be fully productive while she's here, like get all my usual work stuff done. I did get a vlog edited today though, so woohoo! And now I'm gonna clean. I should probably put my runners on so I don't hurt my feet. Anyway, let's look at the mess. Let's see what needs to be done here. Yeah, it's not looking too good, is it? Stuff everywhere. I need to start working on my next art video soon, so I need the place organized. I need to take more dolls out of their packaging at some point. And going over here into the warehouse. It's a mess! Some stuff we just quickly threw in here while we were setting up for New Year's, so it's seen better days. It's typical of the warehouse though. Especially this time, I have a lot of leftover folded boxes. So I need to organize up here. I had dolls up there, but now that I have the doll display case, they're no longer up there. So I have some free space up there and I have stuff I can put up there. I could put this pillow up there, but I really like having it by my scanner. It just sits on the scanner and helps fill that gap in the corner of the room. This Beast plushie was up with Electrode there, and he was kind of balancing on some dolls. Like my previous doll configuration, he was sort of balanced between the door and the dolls. But I'm going to move him up over there. Possibly even Electrode as well. Because if they're not on the door, then I can close the door whenever I want. Yeah, maybe I'll take them off. Let's see. I kind of have some risers back here. I've got this Twitch pillow. See, I can almost rise stuff up even higher than it already is. Like use boxes to raise it up. One of the things I'm using as a riser is actually a box of GoPro accessories. So whenever I need the accessories, I have to take everything down. So maybe I should just use something else. This box right here. I've got a live stream going in the background and I don't want to shut it off. It's good. I taking some of these from my doll cases.
Yes. Yes, I did.
These are my risers. Damn, boy.
Yes, I do when I win the award.
Dang.
Okay. My grandma does it.
Except what I put in front now. This is really high.
Do you have a...
My phone number?
Yeah, you're not going to go near
Like that?
You enjoyed the party?
Yeah, I enjoyed laughing. Do you want to sing a song before I hang up on you? Do you want to sing a song? Or?
So I'm just about to put brackets in my shelves here, and Midna started crawling in the bottom because one of the doors is open. And then I started sliding one of the doors shut just like a couple inches, and she tried to bolt and she ran into this. Her head just went bonk. Poor little moosh. She didn't know that was glass and she tried to run out. Where's your sister? Did she run away in embarrassment? Poor Moosey Wee. So I just made some tweaks to the case here. So I put these felt pads on the top and bottom by both doors, like both ends, because there was nothing stopping the glass door from just smashing into this piece of glass. So now I have these stoppers. Nice. Nice. Those are just furniture foot pads. So there's some over there as well. And then I put brackets in here. I don't know how stable these are going to be. And theoretically, my dolls don't exceed the weight capacity, but I'm paranoid. Ever since I saw the shelf bowing, I'm just... So these are held on with command strips, and yep, I don't know. It gives me more peace of mind. These pieces of metal aren't very long. They don't extend into the shelf very much, but I didn't want them to be too heavy either because I don't want them to fall. But that just makes me feel better. So I put two on this shelf. I'm going to put the dolls back on the shelf, and then I'll take these dolls off and then do this shelf. Because I just don't want the weight on the shelf while I'm attaching it. So take the dolls off, put the brackets on, put the dolls back on. That's the order we're doing this. Also, these doors rattled when you walk past this thing. Not in front of it for some reason, but right when you walk in the doorway, they'd always rattle. So I use the same furniture foot pads, but I shaved them down so they were a little thinner because these are pretty thick, right? So I shaved them down, and there's one on the front and back of each door in 2 spots. So that keeps it from rattling as much, and when I walk in and out, the whole thing doesn't rattle. Yeah, nice. Nice. So, update. We hung the curtain lights. That involved putting the little hooks on the back of here, which is very difficult because it's very hard to reach the middle. I was using tongs to reach back there and get those up. And the light curtain is so long that it has to get doubled up. And that was a challenge because all the pieces are tangling together. Let's just say it was a struggle, but I got it. The only thing is there's still lots of glare for the top shelf. I'm tempted to get a couple lights that you can just sticky to the top. Although I don't want to have to open the glass doors to turn them on, so I'd want something remote controlled or like smart lights I could control with Google or something. Okay, there it is without my studio lights on. There's less glare up top without those. It also just depends where you're standing. The glass is all fingerprinted up again. And also there's just smudgies from when I first cleaned it. You can see the smudges from the cloth. Because I have more to unbox down here. There's some in the warehouse still. I have to order stands. I should actually do that now. I need 12-inch doll stands. The ones in these boxes, the stands are attached to the box. But they have a bigger base than the old ones. Because some of them I just left on their base. But these ones are too big. So I'm just going to have to get some stands for them. Oh, the speed keeps changing. I guess that's what mode 1 is. That's pretty fast twinkle. I like this speed. It's cute. Fade. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, that's a bit much. Number 6. Another fade, but it seems a bit faster maybe. Whoa! Too much. And then 8 is just on. Yeah, I like 3 and 8. If I want to twinkle, 3 is nice. Yeah. And if I want it on just solid, 8. So you guys, we finally have a resolution to the whole PayPal holding my money thing. They limited my account on December 1st, meaning I couldn't take any money out of it. It took me about a week to notice because I went in to take the money out of it and I couldn't. I needed to upload all this proof that I purchased the items I was selling in my store. I had to show proof that certain items were fulfilled and shipped out, stuff like that. So I submitted all the info and I waited and I waited and I waited and I never heard back from them, and it was getting close to when I was going to leave to go visit family for Christmas. But I was just giving them some extra time because it said, oh, it could take up to 5 business days, but it depends on the complexity of your case, stuff like that. And I just figured maybe they had a backlog for holidays, or maybe they have less staff close to the holidays, who knows. So I thought, I'm not going to call them till after the holidays, because I was going to call before, and I was going through their resolution center, finding contact info and seeing what they said about account limitations. And it kept saying like, oh, do not call us about account limitations because they cannot lift your limitations over the phone. Like, just wait, be patient, we'll get to you. So that's why I didn't call before the holidays. And then after, I was like, okay, it's gone on long enough, I'm gonna call. So I did call a few days ago, and the guy said, oh, it shows on my end that you were granted access to your account, but for some reason it also shows as the limitation still being there. Like, it was one of those weird things where they approved everything, but it didn't go through, and so my account was kind of stuck. So then he said he couldn't even undo it on his end. Apparently, normally they can, but because it was all frozen, he couldn't do anything, so he had to submit a ticket about it. And he said it would take a couple days because this was before New Year's, so he said New Year's, like the holidays, would kind of mess up their normal timing, but sure enough, it was fine. As of yesterday, I logged into my PayPal and I could get my money out. So that's good, because that was half the money from my store launch, and it was just stuck in my PayPal account this whole time. So it's finally being transferred to my bank account now. So it's all good now. It's all resolved. There's the conclusion to that chapter. Okay, I'm gonna clean some more. I spent so much time on the doll display thing that I've hardly touched anything else in this room other than up in that corner. So, I gotta get going. Ma'am, I spent so long floofing the backs of those. Like, even after I finished vlogging the lights, I spent another 15 minutes like floofing the bottoms of them. Maybe I shouldn't bother. You can't really see when you're standing up anyway once the dolls are in. It's whatever.
Maybe you should put like pieces of cardboard on either edge so she can't get back there.
It also humors me. I find it hilarious at the same time. Wait, those aren't her eyes, but it looks like those are her eyes. Those are lights. Oh, I get my zoom back using this camera. Look at this place. I really like this shot. Wait, can you move your hand out of the shot for a second? Oh, that's a good thumbnail right there. Right there. Okay, resume pets. I'm making good progress. I was vacuuming around all the cables because I'm about to tidy up cables over here and over here. But the vacuum just had almost no suction. I need to clean the filters. Well, I just did. I took off this one and this one. So those are wet and I'll just have to sweep instead. Okay. Da, 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 da. Ba, da, ba, ba, ba. Ba, da, 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 da. Wow, 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 wow. So, stuff that was put on here, like drawers, I took them off because originally they weren't on there. Things like that and that. Hope I don't bump my knee on that. We'll see, but that's where it is for now. It's just looking way better. The prints are no longer covered, so, oh baby. Oh, I did a very thorough cleaning. It could have been more thorough, but by my standards, it's pretty thorough. I even set up my new DDR setup with this little cable, like it's like a reverse splitter. And yeah, I tested it out, played one song. It all works. It's good. Oh, this thing screeches. It's like a high-pitched screech, so when I'm not using it, I'm gonna shut that off. I can't wait to see the doll display all finished. For now, the other dolls are sitting over here, and some are in the warehouse. These will probably get moved to the warehouse. I just haven't started cleaning it yet, and it's getting extra cluttered because as I was cleaning my art room, I was moving stuff in here that should be in here, and it's just getting out of control. So before I start to stick more stuff in there, I should organize it. Okay, it is done. Here's how it's looking. I've got my dolls in here for now. So they're stacked up here. And yep, it's all looking pretty good. I got rid of more clothes. I put them in my donation pile. Just more sweaters, more shirts. Put the unfolded boxes back here. The wagons back here. And yeah, that's how it's looking. Alrighty, I just have a few things out here to put away now because this cardboard recycling was in there, but that's supposed to be downstairs. And I have a couple bags of trash from both rooms and then just things to move. Actually, I could probably keep this board game out. We might use it tomorrow. It is 11:20 though. I'm gonna chill for about an hour and go to bed. So thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. I could make this background the yellow one, I guess. Although I like the one I have. It's some art by Loish. It's pink. It's blue. It's everything I like. It's everything I like. She's got pink hair. She's curvy. She's got dark eyes. I'm like, hello, this could be me, except more luxurious and glamorous than me.